a lot of politicians women yet truthful themselves. Therefore, women slow crass and look at the home back. Me opa fami kosruba. Unim huas in biaka. Bibia ufu say secret miaka sama Canada. And when we are fighting for the truth, a lot of people, because we'll fight it now, we step on toes. So those toes will definitely high people, go out there, disgrace you and everything. I know intimeno and happen. Let me go to Ambeswan. A criminal like Anas, very evil guy, very, very evil. And he continues to do that, even under MPP for Eshelde Anas. And so, as far back as February 2018, now we have just been in power for 1 year. Now Anas, Ekoseti, MPP ministers up. You see somebody you have to believe more than me in Japan. I have all the videos. And I've given you the date, 8 February 2018. Anas, that evil boy, was setting MPP people up to disgrace them. That's how he makes his money. Or blackmailing. And he saw I'm a swelling or no akasa or make dinner come crest also or where you crop for on where is journalist or unravel corruption area or my country.
On the video Bob saying the video Baba too just said and wasema Okan or radio says or bad premises the bisa amount for mono and omote ya was sign and check and a woo until one check him why interpret about the cartoon page and amount for shas here interpret.
Mamma Cassim true. I'm Cassim true. Wouldn't nipa. Assume he said me. Nam the court to Honamo be away. Who are winning yet, Juma? Any panel, a year within 20 minutes. Maybe I'm in people. Now, who they are to social media or the two? Did he even say good things about Ameswali? No sympathy, nothing. And when I will say he's behind it because he wanted to divert attention. One, Argentina Asemasi. Police investigation crying young course. Now who was sending message to a congressman here? Some mimika saying well, aren't Ghana for Magini Susasana? Ghana for Magini is Susasa. A criminal like that. Now where Nipa one anas a kum Chinese pokumu. Now me call court to me kind.
And no any proof until honor your for honor and Tony.
Me want proof when I catch you, please. I have
fast proof for no police for honor yen fair so cry. Yeah, but honor yen chaso until honor
no, crash it. I think Missing me what proof. I have all the videos of the Chinese people. What are you talking about? My court to crack can I know radio so I've gone to court and stated it clearly. Why are you afraid? Why?
I know what Canada Japan to share so far no. One no share situation now. As omu jiri niema gu so ku animase.
That penny, one now money your problem. Muamuti Ghana, America, and with all due respect to some of Ghanaians, no, woman near Juma Papa be no, sorry, social media. Omona sasem way many and come quote and come quote because a new man person be here the boy Ghana. Ni say Jimmy Semnoa, a be moti radio Sony TV so and they are comfort to say Anas or Jinko for Sassy, Roman sisters, now when your soldier phone paying for you know, I will talk and he a whole me problem. And I mean, my catcher will say, me say, once I'm fighting for the truth, there be I'll get enemies. And he and now no advice I'm be my home tia to say oh baby must see a friend free my media no. Huh? Uncle Pecum papa be and worry. That's so kum papa and go on metrao and this atron entry. On pet a juma papa be here. So I hear juma papa. Oh yet send your mana oil. Intermediate a foot am in my Ghana for tia. Wow, Pesa Ghana ye. Once we are part of it, I will be to me about Ama Ghana ye. And now contribution I would take a crumha and I broach baby young. Send me out to me and someone enya no kure ema manfo gi no start ne ka no kure.
Now, a case near Fale, we filed on 3 counts. But I couldn't say or say you a chrome or a chrome 4. The second one was say or you wouldn't in terms of onuna or behind the medal of Yenuya Ahmed Swale.
Yeah.
Now the third one so say Yenuya no a serial killer in terms of Woku Chinese will be Brebi Ghana. And then the fourth one is say or a criminal, the blanket word criminal. And then the fifth one by implication or say onunu behind Woody Sembiana, that means say Abiana and no a trigger man and also no will be sekai and I say perform the physical act that led to the foreseeable events, which is obi So we also included a count that he is that he claims that my client a co-conspirator in multiple serial killings. So that was basically the gravamen of our complaint. And when it went undefended after the response time now, we began to make preparations to move for judgment. But being that I was in Ghana and we are all based in Ghana, we reached within our network and we partnered with 2 brilliant lawyers who I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate. Okay. Atawemega Esquire, he was the father figure of the team of lawyers, and a brilliant trial lawyer by the name of Andrew Dihir. These are all brilliant Ghanaian lawyers on this case. And at that point, we recruited them as counsel of record. And the case went at that point. Kennedy's lawyers came in, obviously because near Beji judgment for the full $30 million. And so he had counsel, and counsel came and also did his thing. Reopen default. They argued that they had a solid defense. And I think right around then, and I almost got judgments from Ghana, almost release it. And I don't know, so say almost defense to a case I because New Jersey.
We need what Ghana, so case no
exactly.
It's only no by almost case. Okay.
So as defense against, but the interesting thing is that defamation sits here, say come back there the work of court. It's a separate case.
Yeah.
It's not to mean what to mean to Ghana and family defending way. You still have to prove the truth of it. And this time, in this jurisdiction, the law is the same essentially because Ghana but you sound so free other countries. There are certain times that even though any of presidential value, I just said, judge into me so India, but to me the two na senior especially in cases maybe you decided that type of a case. And Emrano is the same as Ghana. Procedurally, there are certain nuances, sometimes in terms of certain dates, you have to do certain things by. And also in New Jersey, Emra drafted complaints. We were fully aware that we were required to prove what we were claiming by a higher standard than in Ghana.
Yeah.
Yes, in this case, and not even that. In this case, we were required to prove our case not by the normal civil standard, but by a clear and convincing evidence standard.
Okay.
And they responded with that, and they were able to successfully reopen the default, which paved way for them to file an answer. And they filed an answer which essentially claimed that there was some sort of back and forth between him and Anas. And we took it for what it's worth, and we forged on. And we finally got our trial date sometime earlier this year, and it was postponed. And then we finally went to trial last Monday. We started trial on Monday, and we put up our case. My client testified. He testified. He brought other witnesses, and after listening to both sides. Senior the case the difference between what happened with Ghana and see Johannes said trial by jury and judge or judge back one I say judge me no I say judge me and send a bit but normal people on the streets of New Jersey, tax-paying citizens and a twin from.
So I brand a friend that afraid no. Now me try my way and maybe activate the case be. Now me activate the case now. I will make sure the other beton could do anu me die onye bi okrum ha. Everything he said about the judge who ruled on my case against Kennedy, every misinformation he put out there against the United States court, all the number of times he came on air to lie, we have all the tapes. Now me try a DB. And remember American have fun nipa. And I will use that afraid as the first goat. Me didn't catch and I'm going to sue for 10 million. Remember Massachusetts. I'll come there. I'm going to sue there, the Massachusetts Supreme Court. I will sue there. And I want you to come and prove in some social media. On say, and now the case, you know, Udin any picture, any video copy. They played your videos. You lying to Ghanaians and saying, "You're the Kennedy, and Uncle Fosse, and a Kennedy." You were in court. You were part of the evidence. And I can the phone here. Yes, you himself a panel, and I can edit and now the worker can say, Sound question, some messages, the Mamma from Macassar, my trouble on three. Mamma from Macassar, mana, a double new say, a year quantano, mobile minute, Macassar, man, mobile some Macassar, man, about 1 3. Was your 4 entity mo? Mudimun cross some from William, and I would have better crumha, mon per se, mo, me the Uber coffee, me. Mese ba jip me pro ho oba se quen 5 peswa quen me ekoda me ka kire mo betena Facebook a na yes ye MPC so na Kennedy Agyapong no na Kevin Taylor ne tie na mo di Jimmy Sam tisa tente wano se bolaka na ye nhwe na ge Kevin Taylor ye ko china anie mese breaking news e ye ko ta chi kua George nse mese oba ba kire ni nyina wo page ne so when nim se na ntwie ba and I judge, you know, the judge can say, judge can. Now evidence to what you were saying. Did you have evidence to the things you were saying? Say judge and say, and a court and say, can you prove it? And a judge and say, no, the ATF court and say, yes, judge and say, Kevin Taylor and here, is here at Chino. I yadi, Uncle Kugun in Sa, near the Nako Ghana, in City, and for moment in Z, and I mean, I just said, Messaba. Breaking news, you shedding in answer pompo. Yadabo kum another compo. Onte rhymes no me say we breaking news na wutwitwa no ya hyehye de se pompo ya beke kan bom ne de abunya wo konte se kompo next time hu panyina bo se we de ye panyini po monim de ko hu matwi wo mu te se de onya nipa enna yazie the first nie enna ke me hwe example hwe I say lewa 10 na shede to enna yazie yansiasie me se ba omia enna MPP for me say Kennedy Agyapong zie ya ni ne be Kennedy Agyapong say wa wo sie me Kennedy Kevin Taylor ya see a chiro ya see Kevin Taylor kwasi ampanyi bi Kevin Taylor ya see kwa me say judge no enna breaking news me bo bi a kire bo breaking news judge no say Kevin Taylor and ya de ne ko Ghana ya so mu kia ya se no Kennedy Agyapong ya catch him say ono aka o say Kevin Taylor and o me jeli no and a judge na ka me say de o kan ye nyina o be sa be kan court I woni me on me wicked fucking but don't be wicked no nyame kakra wom enti atia utumi nya ho hwe 10 million ube prove actually we are say I'll be right back.
So me say we back court I only me fireman cashman Abidjan court. Adi Tantana with him. And then you get the guy will remove everything for everybody to see who announces. And yes, I a court to make up. But you know, court. I'm a interpretation. Say Ghana ni ba kupe waha. Ono the to cover the face. A quiet witness and all my testimony.
So to me, enya odika no nya clearance. So
clearance from where?
From Mrata next to meet me as
court. I won't have a rough bar. Me a rough.
Also, so be a catawan.
Make catawan. Me say the force be ye didn't want him. I mean, a limit. So, a mramma and nas one. So, on some master that day, they'll jail me. I'll beat the shit out of the guy and take that thing out.